welcome to Shopcast. I am your host Verkha Rani, co-founder of Shopdibz, India's only digital mall designed exclusively for Indian brands. At Shopdibz, our vision aligned with Swadeshi 2.0 and Atmanirbhar Bharat, empowering Indian entrepreneurs and redefining how people shop online. Today, we have got an exciting conversation lined up for you, insight, stories, and little fun along the way. Today we have Urwan brand founder Mr. Saurabh with us. So let's dive in. So Mr. Saurabh, welcome to the show.
Hey Verkha, welcome. Yeah.
So sir, Urwan wasn't just another clothing brand. It's rooted in something deeper. What's that story people don't usually hear?
So actually the idea of Urban came from the very premise that nowadays what we see for men's denim, it's not denim anymore. I mean the denim used to be like rugged. It used to be like, a clothing that can withstand like wear, tear. You can just like wear it everywhere, mismanage it basically. But now it's very delicate. It's so thin. They use most of the brands they use. Very like the ounce is the measurement of the thickness of the fabric. They use very low quality yarn, and also they lose shape very easily. The color fades away. It becomes very loose. You buy a slim fit and within like 6 months it becomes a straight fit baggy jeans. So yeah, that from that because we both me and my partner, we both are very like big time fan of denims. So from that rationale, we like started Urban. So yeah, that's what it is. Our story.
So it all started with product innovation. Amazing.
Absolutely. I mean, it needs. You really need good denims in India. I mean, it's just too bad right now.
Yes, you are right. We need good denims and good products. So, Urwan is a very unique name. How did you come up with this brand name? What's the story behind it?
Okay, so uh, we both are from the corporate background. So I am a statistician. We don't, both of us don't have any background in textile. So there are certain things which are like, I have a statistics background. I've worked in investment banking, analytics, and consulting for like 18 years. But I come from a business family, and both my father was into printing and books. This thing, and my great grandfather and my grandfather, they both had hosiery business. So we come from a textile family, and we know a lot about textiles. So from there, it has always been in my mind to start something on my own. When we will start, we will go into textiles. And for my partner, he is an amazing software developer. He is basically the person who has excelled in everything, like college, school, topper, etc. And he was the one when I said I wanted to start this journey, and he was the one who supported me and said, yeah, of course you should. And if you need any tech help, then I'm there. So that's how we started. And then we were searching for a name. And since we both are from the eastern part of India, we thought that something which like reflects the eastern part of our Indian culture, and also it has to be very urban and international. So this Urvan is a Maithili colloquial word. It's basically means like Urva. It's Urva, and it is something which is related to taking a flight. So basically, when the bird flies away, then we said Urva basically. So from there it came, and the logo, of course, like we brainstormed and brought it into, given that an international touch, so that yeah, I mean it can hit the right chord with the market. So yeah.
So, how do you relate it with the product? Like Urvan is means flight, and your products are jeans and shirt.
Yes. So see, the thing is, essentially a textile company, we will be diversifying into a lot of products, and the second, the most important thing is, um, taking a flight, when we say taking a flight, it's not only about our company taking a flight. India on the whole, as you said, Atmanirbhar Bharat 2.0, and all of these things are happening right in front of our eyes, and we can actually see India taking a really, really big jump in the global market. And that is basically taking a flight only, right?
Yes.
So, yeah, so from there, we actually combined all of those aspects to give this a name.
Okay, so that's how it relates.
Yeah.
Nice story. It's very different, very unique.
Yeah, I mean, not everything needs to be, the name does not needs to be absolutely related to the product, right? I mean, Levi's is just a man's name, right?
Yes.
It is not nothing related to denim.
Yes.
Yeah, same. And we really didn't want something international, no international name. It has to be an Indian name. It is an Indian brand, so it has to be an Indian name.
Definitely, definitely. So every startup has that one painful mistake in the beginning. What was yours and how much did it cost you?
Yeah, I think our biggest mistake. See, we are relatively new, so maybe there will be a lot of things we would be facing, a lot of challenges. So I can't say that I'm a very pro into that. But yes, what we did a mistake, and we did actually rectify it very, very quickly, is a lot of people advised us to scale up very fast. And I even actually thought about it, I mean, buying a huge factory space and, like, putting in a lot of machineries. But then I thought, it's okay. It's okay to go slow. It's absolutely fine. Let us just dig into the market, learn, and then, like, scope of scaling is there every time. I mean, you can do it. If you have that avenues, you can scale up at any point of time. But without understanding each and every inventos, I don't think we should be doing that. And that's my advice to everyone, I mean, who is starting. um, don't start very big, start from the basics, and things will roll out. Basically, things will roll out.
Yes. So this question is for the listeners who wants to start their own denim brand. So how difficult it is to set up a denim brand in India?
Well, it is not difficult per se. It's actually easy, but then as it is, like, if you don't like the product, if you don't have the passion for any product per se, I mean, it's not about being denim or lights, anything. Just for the sake of doing business, if you get into it, there's a very high chance that you will not. I will
Survive.
not say see success. You might see success, but in the long run, it's not like, it is not going to work out for you because you will get fatigued about it because you are not passionate. So anything that if denim is your passion, then India is a very, very big market for denim. I mean, I can see it growing in front of our eyes. It's still in a very, very nascent stage. And denim, you can do so many things. It's just not limited to like denim pants and shirts and jackets. There are so many, many things that you can do with denims. Even for female women, where there is so much we can achieve in denim, and we will be doing that in future. So that's about it. The passion is something you require, and spend some time visiting factories as in like the factories where they stitch denims may not be that much of helpful, but where they process denims, you know the washing, the
Yes.
whiskering, everything, you need to know the process and the chemicals, etc., everything that goes into it. Then only you will be able to say that your denim is eco-friendly, that I really don't want to use that sulfur. Instead of that, how can we do in that way? You need to understand that process. It takes a little bit of time and effort. It's not a very easy garment, but it's a very passionate project. I mean, there are a lot of things that you can do in denims. It's just not the yarn to fabric to apparel, basically. So yeah.
Yes. So one thing is clear that deep research is needed if you want to start your own denim brand. That is one thing. And another is passion about the product, passion
Yeah.
about the business.
Yes, that's very important.
Yes. So everyone glorifies scaling, but very few talk about survival. What was your lowest point as a founder and how did you bounce back?
Okay. As I said earlier, also that scaling is something which you should not run after. First, establish your groundwork. You know, when you are doing a brand, first establish your ground, the basics, get the basics right. When the basics are like strong, you can build on it. The foundation can be built on it, right? So, for in the building also, you need a very good solid foundation. So for us also, as I said, that we wanted to scale first. Yeah, you want to tap the market, go here, go there. I mean, this, that. So that is something we should avoid. And I really did avoid it in the very beginning. Otherwise, I would have a very big loan on my head right now, setting up a huge factory. And sooner you scale, you will realize that you have invested a lot of money setting up a shop floor, buying machineries and stuff. Even if you're not doing even doing a contract manufacturing, then you have invested into your inventory and all. And then it comes that you have to sell the product, right? At the end of the day, you have to sell the product. You give discounts, and then everything goes down the drain because you don't really know that your brand where it will get stand, like if you are building some extraordinary like embroidered denims or something like innovative, so it takes time. It you should give some time to your brand, so then you can scale up. I guess that's where it comes.
All right. So there is a timing
Yeah.
for scaling up as well. First, we need to put the foundation very strong.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's very important. Otherwise, you'll be just spending money, right? I mean, you should not spend money where it does not belong. Yeah.
Yes, when it is not necessary, it must not be.
Yeah.
Agree. So D2C in India is booming, but it's also cutthroat. What is the biggest myth about building a D2C brand you want to bust right now?
Hmm. See, it's not only about the ads and growth, as I told you. D2C means you are selling directly to the customer. So you really need to understand the customer psyche. You need to get the feedback from them. You are selling at like us, we are selling at a premium. But then the premium for a customer might not just be the fabric and the branding. It might be something else also, right? A lot of customers perceive environmental issues with premiumness.
Yes.
Right, nowadays we see a lot of people becoming very much conscious about environment and moving towards products which are environment friendly. So for that you need to do the testing, and that testing will require some time. You need to have that patience. So anyone who is coming to you and saying, oh, you give me this much amount of money, I'll scale your brand, give this ads, that ads, this much ads, this many subscribers will be coming, sales. I don't think that is entirely true. And uh, I mean, yeah, it's not entirely true. Basically, it does not happen that way. And as a brand owner, it should be like, in charge of the calling of the brands. I mean, some everyone will tell you stories, like beautiful stories about uh, I'll do this, I'll do that, but then your product and how the market is. That's something that you need to be involved into it. I know some founders who are really good in product development, but they don't have any idea about the market, and that disconnect creates a very big challenge for them to grow in future. I mean, that's very important, very important. I mean, if you are not like a good judge of like market and numbers and stuff. I'm pretty sure that we are in India, right? We are not a disconnected society, so our family members, a lot of them might be like good. You can take help from them and they will be like really happy to help you. So don't like be in a silo and confined. Seek help. Help, if it comes from the family, it is the best, because it will not come under any condition. So yeah.
Yes, absolutely. I completely agree with you. You cannot skip the market and the numbers.
Yes, it's very important.
Yes. So if Urwan were a person, describe their personality in three words.
Varun will be a confident person. First
Hmm.
of all, it's absolutely, he will be a confident person. He will be a relentlessly restless person. I mean, always seeking new opportunities and scopes to grow. And he will be, at the same time, he will be a very refined person. And whatever Urvan does will not be ugly. It will not be ugly, as in, like, it will not be callous with mistakes and stuff. Anything that comes out of Urvan will be a refined product. Whatever we do, I mean, we have the catalog with you right now. Anyone can go there, see the products. Even the e-commerce photography that we do, we have put in like regulations into the photographs. Like whatever it's there in the photo should be reflected in the picture. I mean, it should be reflected in the product. It should not be completely different, because most of the times I feel that the returns happen because of overselling. The color mismatch happens, fit mismatch happens. So these are the things in Urban we take very, very, very big care of, and completely avoid these things. So yes, we will be confident, we'll be refined, and we'll be relentless.
Wow, nice. So, when customers buy Urwan, what do you want them to feel beyond just fabric and design?
Well, first of all, we are in the premium space, so the definitely that sense of ownership should come. We have made a very, very big effort. We have taken a lot of effort to design that brand and the logo in a way that actually speaks a lot. Um, I mean, from a very long shot, also it's distinguishable, identifiable. We have put in like special embroidered back pockets. Uh, these are the very some things, like it's an identity for you, or one. It's just a product is like something that you are wearing, so about the product more. But the person who are seeing you, they will be like oh, okay, wow, this is a nice piece. Where did you get it? Where did you buy it? So our customers have already said that. So yeah, that's what Urban is about.
Yes, repeated customer is a win-win situation for any business.
Yeah, and in fashion, that iconography is very important.
Yes.
That association is extremely important.
So, if there is one thing that you need to kill fast in your business to actually grow faster, what would that be?
This is a little bit tough question. I would say pleasing everyone. When you
Yeah.
try to cater to each segment of the market, I mean, it becomes very difficult. It's not that I would not like to, I would not want to, but from the business perspective, business side, it's not feasible for us. I mean, it's not. No, I don't think so. It's very difficult to please everyone. So yeah.
Yes. Yes, absolutely right. You cannot please everybody. So, how do you balance purpose versus profit? Because today's customers, they expect both.
Yeah. So see, in Urban, all the products that will make, purpose is always there. You will, once you hold the product, the purpose. I mean, it's excellent. From when you are buying a garment, what do you expect? It's not only just the comfort and the feel, right? You will expect amazing stitches, amazing fitting. You will expect that the garment will not, uh, like bleed colors. It will not start getting soggy and out of shape. All those things are there. The purpose is always there. And the profit, where is the profit? When I'm saying all of this, you do realize that, when you're investing in a Urban product, you're actually investing in something which is preventing you to buy some, like, random products where we have to buy like 3, 4, 5 pairs a year. And if you combine the entire amount that you spend for those five and the amount that you spend for one, I mean, that's half the price basically.
Yes. It's
That's half the
always
price.
quality versus quantity.
Yeah, absolutely. It's quality versus quantity.
So, as a founder, what excites you about partnering with Shopdibz? What do you see that's different from other marketplaces?
Well, absolutely. I mean, like you say that you were a startup, first of all, and we are a startup. So we both understand what the pain is. And the
Yes.
second is, as you were advocating for Atmanirbhar Bharat 2.0, we're also advocating for Make in India initiatives. All the things that we use in our brand is made in India. Nothing is outsourced from any other countries. So not even like we don't use Chinese materials at all, like zero. Are they good? Yes, they are. In some sense, there are some fabrics and etc. which are really, really better. But we have this thing that when we are saying make in India, it's not just, we are making the product in India. Whatever we are using in our product should also be made in India. So, and from that ethos, I guess we both are like, on the same page. So we are really excited for this partnership.
Yes, definitely. I am excited about this partnership. Yes, Shopdibz is, and of course, you are as well. So, do you think the platform like Shopdibz, which position themselves as Swadeshi first and Atmanirbhar marketplace, can actually reshape how Indian brands scale globally?
Well, yes, definitely, because, I mean, you have that zeal to success, right?
Yes.
And we also have that zeal to success. And we both come from that ethos that, India, it's a time for India and we really have to grow. And since we are following that path, and there are so many people in India I know right now, I talk to them and they are all about like, how India is growing, how much more can we do, the things that are happening in India, everything is like positive. So I have a very, very positive outlook for both like my brand, your platform, and India as whole. So definitely, like we are on the train now, and we are going to reach that destination.
Yes, definitely. We will work together. So, if you had to give one brutally honest advice to the young founders starting in 2025, what would it be?
Don't take any shortcut. I mean, uh, too many drop shipping, reselling options are there. Uh, you can get like cheaper fabrics and which looks good, by the way, and make, but those are all shortcuts. Don't do that, because if you were trying to build a brand, do business for long term, uh, these all will backfire. You can get initial success, but all of these will backfire. So focus on your obsession, whatever product that you are building. I mean, it can be a food product also. I see a very good growth coming into food processing industry. uh, Believe in your obsession and do your due diligence and research, and don't take shortcuts, and it's absolute no no for reselling. I mean, don't do that.
Yes.
Don't do that.
Yes, yes, of course. Reselling also increase the price of the product because there is an
Yeah.
additional step which is involved. So
Yes.
the customer who can directly buy from the manufacturer now, I mean, it would be very difficult to have
Yes.
customers through reselling because they can directly buy from the manufacturers.
And also, Verkha, the thing is, reselling means you are not making the product, right? So that
Yes,
product is made by someone who has a different thought process.
yes,
He or she might be putting their own, like, ethos or whatever, I mean, they have into their production. It might not be your, it might not align with you. For the sake of business, that's what I told you. Brand cannot be made by reselling. I mean, you really need to invest.
Yes. It's the wonderful piece of advice. Invest your time, invest in your brand, do
Yeah,
research and learn as fast as you can.
absolutely. Absolutely.
So, fast forward 5 years. Where do you see Urwan standing in India's fashion ecosystem?
Oh, will definitely be a recognized premium wear brand in India. We are pretty sure about that. And it might be too bold to say, but we can in some way. I do have a lot of things coming up in future. We might also reshape how the denim industry would be looking forward. So yeah.
Absolutely. Now we are moving ahead with our rapid fire round. Say
Oh,
one thing,
okay.
say the first thing that comes to your mind.
Work, live, and play.
Yes. So, one business book you would gift to every aspiring founder.
Hmm. This might be a little bit controversial, Verkha, but I don't believe in that book because the thing is, it comes from a different perspective and psyche, and most of the time, these books are by Western authors I have seen, and their way and ethos of doing business is absolutely not good. And that will go away. I mean, we will see. I mean, it might sound very ridiculous what I'm saying right now. You see, like next 5 years, what happens with this kind of business ethos? It will just fail miserably. But if you want to read something which I really recommend is something to pacify your mind, maybe like give you some entertainment in terms of like smiling, laughing, something. You can read some comedy. You can if you want to, if you are really into like sci-fi and all, you can also read them. Whatever refreshes your mind. At the end of the day, you really don't need a book to guide you do business. Believe me, you really want to know how to do business, you need to go to the markets, see how people do. I mean, even a thelawala, a vendor who is selling fruits and all, they will give you better advice than what is there in the book. So, if you're not sure, spend some time with these people. You will understand the inventors and book whatever you feel like gives you peace and calm. You can read them.
Okay, that's a very different advice. So, coffee or chai during late night brainstorming, what do you prefer?
It's very unhealthy thing. I don't like chai and coffee at all. I'll give you I actually would prefer either Coke or Pepsi or something. Yeah, I mean, maybe some masala muri or something like that, velpuri. Yeah, but chai and coffee, no, because it messes with my sleep. So nighttime, no, absolutely.
Okay, so you have a whole menu for it.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, we do work late night, and I usually have my dinner by 7. So when I'm working late, like you will feel hungry. So that is the bad indulgence time. And nowadays, Blinkit, Zepto are available almost throughout the night. At least the place where I stay, it is available till 3 o'clock. If you don't have, you can just order.
So, biggest Indian brand you would love to collaborate with?
I love to collaborate with Levi's. I admire
Mhm.
their products.
Absolutely, they are unique, they are perfect.
Yeah, they're really good.
Yes. So, Instagram or LinkedIn, where do you feel more pressure to post?
Mm, I think it will be Instagram because the business is driven through Instagram. And whenever you're posting something, you're actually investing your time and effort. If it does not work out, you know, it gives you, I feel bad, basically.
Okay. So, if Shopdibs gave you a billboard in Connaught Place, what one line would you put on it?
Yes, work, live, play, my
Work,
brand
live, play.
tagline.
Yes. So, one word that define your founder journey so far.
Struggle.
Struggle.
Yes.
So, like, what are the struggling points that you
Oh, yeah,
had?
many. I mean, setting up a factory itself is a very big challenge. And uh, if you have a factory,
Hmm.
or for say any office that you run, if you have employees, uh, it will be an endless journey of problem solving every day. And that is just a starting point. Then you have production unit. So basically, that then you have the final product checking QC, that then you have like packaging photo shoots, that then you have social media team, that and then sales. I mean, it's a always you're busy throughout the day.
Let's say I am a new founder in 2025 and I want to set up my own factory of denims. So, what are the steps involved? What I have to do?
Okay, first of all, what you need to do is you need to understand how denim fabrics work. um, So it starts with 100% cotton and it goes up to like 30-40% spandex, even polyester mix comes. So you need to understand what fabric is what, how the washes, because denim is basically the wash, how the wash will affect your fabric. After wash, it loses a lot of texture, and sometimes like our products, it becomes smoother. Sometimes the product will become rougher, rigid. So all of that, determines the cost of the denim. I mean, just because you say it's premium, it does not need to be. I mean that comes from the wash basically. Um, so once you are set up with all of these, then you can start with a small stitching unit of your own, where you will need some stitching machines, which would include your normal stitching machines. It will have interlocking machines, it will have piping machines. You need to have iron stands to fusing and all those things. All those there, you need to have um, snap button machines. You need to have this is very important for denims, is you need to have bar tacking machines, because bar tacking and kaja keyhole are these are two important machines that cannot be achieved through your um normal stitching machines. These are the things. Of course, you can have this if you're registered into MSME, you can ask for uh, subsidy from the government, because you're setting up a factory which involves machinery, so that you can have. And you need to have a trusted partner for your washing the denim. You don't go for setting up of an washing unit, because it's not only heavy in investment, it has a lot of environment regulations and stuff. uh, Leave it to the people who are already doing it. But to find that right partner, it's very important. How will you find it? You can actually touch base with me. I can help you guide if you are in Bangalore. But an advice would be start visiting, search the washing units whichever is there in your city, and start by visiting them. See how they are doing, see the products that they're handling. It's not necessary that the unit has to do product development for Diesel or Armani to be a very good a washing unit. They should understand what a good wash is. They should be able to achieve what you are telling. Say, suppose you are saying a particular shade of indigo, they should be able to achieve it. Okay, so those are very important things. See, you have to understand this, that most of the companies, they're also here us only, right? They're also there in a line of business. So they have a set of customers basically, and they're running because that set of customer give them a good amount of business. they really need not be from a very, very big brand. You know, that person who is handling that entire washing process, he is the most important. He or she is the most important. She, because I have seen she also works. Yeah, that's how it is. So, and once that is done, I guess the rest of the things are like, normal processes, like, your office setup, your tax, these things and all. And you will definitely have a sales, I should not say sales team, but at least have a sales support kind of
Yes.
situation. Just beware of social media people. I mean, you can lose a lot of money if you don't choose the right partner properly, because they will always tell you very, very sweet stories about it. Yeah, so that's how.
Right. So that's bring us to the end of today's episode of Shopcast. A big thank you to our guest, Mr. Sandeep, founder of Urwan, and to all our listeners for tuning in. Don't forget to follow Shopdibz and be a part of our journey in creating India's largest online mall for homegrown brand. Join us next time for more inspiring stories and fun conversations and everything about fashion, lifestyle, and entrepreneurship. Until then, this is Verkha Rani signing off. Stay stylish, stay Swadeshi. And yes, one more important thing. Urvan's products are available on shopdibs.com. The link is in the description. Do not forget to check them out.